You are sitting at your computer, about to apply for a great job, but then thoughts start to go through your head that this is a waste of time. Maybe you're thinking, my parents didn't go to college, or I have a learning disability, or when I went on their website and I looked at the folks in the most senior levels, I didn't see anyone who represented my race or my gender. And the most common thought is, there's just no way I'm getting this job. So you don't even submit the application. But what if I told you that your self-doubt about your own experiences can be the way to your career success? Most of us experience a lot of self-doubt at especially high-stake moments, especially if you have a unique characteristic or you are classified like that based on color, age, or whatever. So if you're like that, you're actually part of an other community where each person is unique there. So what I have realized is that your unique aspect is not exactly a liability, but it can also become a way of differentiating your own strength. The secret is actually to transform how you perceive your own story. And even if if you have been on a very untraditional path, you might have accrued some skills that are really valuable in the workforce. And so your task is to identify those experiences and just trumpet them, because it's likely that that story will become a ticket to your great job. I had a friend who had self doubts of his own. He didn't get top internship, and he was not exactly extraordinary with his uh, grades. But he was. But what he found out that by the time uh, graduation came around, he understood that he was very good at connecting with people, and that became his kind of a unique footprint. And he then went on to become a very talented nerd and a CEO. So you have to ask yourself two questions. The first is, why do you want to do this work? Maybe you already know the kind of job or work environment that makes you happy, or maybe you haven't quite figured it out yet. Usually, your personal experiences can give you clues. Uh, and one young person I know was not sharing his personal story about filling out immigration papers for his parents. So when he told it, people would think that his parents weren't that sophisticated. He so what he needed to do was that he needed to harness the power of that incredible story along with his academic talents. By the way, he was extremely talented, and he told his own story in a way when he was applying to law schools, that he made it clear why he wanted to go into advocacy law, and he is now in his third year at Georgetown Law. The second question that you have to ask yourself is, how can I share my story to showcase the unique strengths I will bring to the work? For example, did you have to work multiple jobs while you were in college that did not exactly align with your major? That shows an employer that you have time management skills and strong work ethic. Did you need to drop out of college because one of your parents was sick? Fill in the gap and talk about how you administered their treatment plan. Talk about how you had to work through those complex schedules. And that shows that you are thoughtful, compassionate, and a great teammate. So you have to go back and reflect on those tough questions that you need to answer. The These answers are what makes you you. And when you learn to practice that story, you have to tell it with conviction. And without you knowing, that might show your greater strength to the hiring manager. Thank you.